In the early 2000s, a young girl from Barbados took her first steps into the music world, performing in local hotels. With her unique voice and undeniable talent, she caught the attention of many. Rihanna's big break almost came when Andrew Lloyd Webber, who is a composer, was scouting for talent. However, she wasn't able to secure a deal.
I saw her. She was singing with a sort of karaoke band in the hotel that I was at.
Sandy Lane in Barbados.
Sandy Lane in Barbados, yes. She was singing there. God, this must be about 12 years ago, it would be. And I remember talking to Nigel Wright, who was my kind of music guy who did all the TV shows with me. And we were having a drink and we thought, she's very, very good. and I said to Nigel, you know, do you know what, if we bring her back, you know, it's like, you know, when you see a picture and you're away and you take it home and you think, why did I buy that?
Never the same.
I thought, you know, I really said, Nigel, we'll get her back, it'll be fine, but, you know, then what do we do?
Have you ever wondered how much money that cost you, Andrew?
I don't think in those terms, but if I did, let me put it this way. It's not a story I'm proud of.
Nonetheless, she continued to shine in every opportunity that came her way. She would eventually join a girl group, and her big break came when she met Evan Rogers, who was a producer known for working with Jessica Simpson and NSYNC. In the group, it was clear Rihanna was the standout. Her voice resonated with a passion that set her apart from her peers.
Rogers, I want to start with you. You were an executive at SRP Records in the early 2000s. Put us in the room with you. Tell us the story of first seeing Rihanna perform in Barbados.
Well, I was there because my wife is from Barbados. So we would go to Barbados all the time. That's our main hang. Being a record producer, songwriter, people knew on the island the word gets around. So it wasn't unusual for people to ask for auditions or, you know, so-and-so knows someone who can sing. So this was just another one of those. 3 15-year-old girls, could they come by the villa? And of course, you never know. So the three of them came for their audition. Rihanna was late, went home, I believe, to change, to get her look just how she wanted it. And they all sang for me. Rihanna sang Dangerously in Love, and I just heard something really unique and special in her vocals, even though they were raw. And she had a presence when she walked into the room. And it was just one of those moments where I think I have something really special here. So I had to organize a follow-up meeting with just her and her mother the next day. And that's when we had the talk about, do you want to come up and take a shot at this? And I warned her, it's going to be it's a roller coaster. You're going to get kicked in the gut. It's like, the music business is tough. Are you sure? And I'll never forget, with no hesitation, it was like, it's all I've ever wanted.
Although Rihanna's mom was supportive, she became a bit unsure about Rihanna being a singer once Rihanna started recording demos. She feared that Rihanna would lose focus on her studies. She would eventually let Rihanna pursue her dreams.
I was blessed enough to meet Evan and Carl, and I was working with them. Actually, I auditioned for them at 15. And my mom came and she was just looking at us like, you're in school uniform, you still have some stuff to finish before you could think about doing this. And I literally begged and pleaded, and she finally said yes, and I thank you, and we all thank you for that yes, because that was the beginning of it all.
With Rihanna's mother's approval, Rihanna began sending out demos to record labels. Among the first to respond was Def Jam Records.
I sang for him, and he invited me to the States, to his studio, to do some recording work on a demo. So we worked on a demo for over a period of a year, but you know, in and out of Barbados to America. And then we finally had it together, we finished it, we sent it out to a few labels, and Def Jam was the first label to call back. They were the most enthusiastic.
Mega rapper Jay-Z, who was the president of Def Jam at the time, heard Rihanna's demo of Ponder Replay and set up a meeting between her and her team. Rihanna had been to America before, so she wasn't unfamiliar with the environment.
Then you landed in the States. It was very new for you. How did you feel?
Well, I used to come to the States every year, so coming to the States wasn't new for me, but coming to the States this time, it was for a special purpose. So it was very nerve-wracking because I was not only coming to the States, but coming to meet and audition for somebody like Jay-Z.
When Rihanna auditioned, Jay-Z and L.A. Reid were immediately captivated. They were so eager for her to sign that they refused to let her and her team leave until the deal was sealed.
How soon after you stopped singing did you get a deal?
12 hours?
And 12 hours later, your manager called you or
No,
told
12 hours later we signed. We didn't really leave. We stayed in the
you? You didn't
building.
leave the building.
Right. It was pretty much that day. It was literally 12 hours later.
And Jay told
It was
you
3 a.m.
and they told you can't leave. You're like, I'm tired. I want to go back to the hotel. Don't worry, I'll sign
Because
with
they
you.
didn't want us to go audition for other labels.
She performs, and I tell her, there's no way out of this office. I signed her that day.
Wow. Wow.
That moment marked the beginning of her meteoric rise. With hits like Umbrella and We Found Love, Rihanna became a household name, evolving into one of the most successful stars in the music industry today. From singing in hotels to dominating the charts, Rihanna's journey is a testament to her talent, perseverance, and the unwavering support of her loved ones.